Here they are, two big winners from Scat City, Dodge Challenger RT and Charger RT. It looks, these are the cars that turn heads wherever they go. These are the cars that turn people on, whoever they are, but most of all, these are cars built to live up to the instant performance image they create. These are cars that are built to win. And when it comes to performance, here is a man who really knows what it is, Bill Bagshaw, the Red Light Bandit. Listen to what he has to say.
Both of these cars have the look of real going machines, and that's exactly what they are. Take the Challenger. Looks may not make a machine go any faster on the strip, but I've seen how the young people take to style like this, and this one has it for them. I've heard them talking about its short rear deck with tough-looking quad exhaust tips, F70s, and the widest rear track in the pony car business. And that long, low hood on Challenger really turns them on. And the models Challenger offers are exactly what they buy. Two-door hardtop, convertible, and an SE two-door hardtop. This one is my bag, the Challenger RT, also available as a two-door hardtop, convertible, and SE two-door hardtop. All you have to do is get inside to see that this machine means business. Gauges for everything: gasoline, oil pressure, engine temperature, ammeter, clock, and tack. Wood grain material, too. And no other pony car gives you as much room for people as Challenger. Here's a feature I like. The door lock lever is concealed in the armrest, so when you put your elbow on the armrest, you lock the door. But let's get down to what makes this machine go. The standard engine is a 335 horsepower, 383 four-barrel Magnum, hooked up with a fully synchronized floor-mounted 3-speed stick. Standard rubber is F70-14, raised white letter fiberglass belted tires. With just that standard equipment, you can run the quarter mile in a little over 14 seconds. But a lot of young people want the big cubes, and they're available. There's the 440 Magnum, the 440 six-pack, and the 426 Hemi. Any one of them will really do the job. A six-pack and a Super B got into the 13s. Some people go for the 4-speed manual transmission with Hurst shifter, and others like the Torque Flight automatic mounted on the column or in the optional console. Next to actual slicks, those E60 or F60 by 15 tires on 7-inch rims really grab the young performance buffs. They go for goodies like the backlight louvers, front and rear spoilers, shaker hood, racing mirrors, fiberglass hoods, hood hold-down pins, high-impact colors like the new Green Go and Panther Pink, new fluorescent stripes in bright lime or bright magenta, and the two different kinds of road wheels with trim rings. And they go for the different gear packages with ratios from 3.54 all the way to 4.10.
But let's go out to the drag strip at Irwindale, California, and see what it can do. The drag strip is smog-bound, but it is all ours. Here is Bill seated beside Matt Mahoney, president of the Covina Dodge Scat Pack Club and a real drag race buff. He has the 383 Magnum. Bill rode with Matt on a couple of runs. Matt's best ET for the quarter mile was 15 seconds flat. After that, Bill drove Matt's car and chopped the ET for the quarter mile to 14.2. Bill gave Matt a few tips on how to improve his time, such as don't pay any attention to the guy beside you. Just concentrate on driving in a straight line. Then Bill, driving his own specially set up Hemi Dart, his Challenger and his Charger were both being readied for a big race, ran the quarter mile against Matt, giving away a long head start to Matt. Bill won with a time of 10:10, compared with the much improved time of 14:6 for Matt. Jim Carroll is another Challenger RT driver who jumped at the chance to go up against Bill Bagshaw, the Red Light Bandit, in the quarter mile. Jim is president of the Worthington, California Dodge Scat Pack Club. He has the 440 six-pack. Bill gave him a good head start and still beat him in the quarter mile with a time of 10.1. Jim's time was 14.9. Again, Bill gave him a few tips such as, with a big engine like the 440 six-pack, just let it walk off the line. Don't fry your tires. Just ease it off. On the next run, Jim's time for the quarter mile went down to 14.3. Then Bill made 2 runs each with the Performance Buffs Challenger RTs, improving on both their times. So you can see, Challenger RT is ready and capable of challenging virtually anything on wheels that can be called a street machine. Now let's take a quick look at the Charger RT before we see a couple of other buffs go up against Bill Bagshaw.
I can tell you this, the Charger RT always draws a crowd at the track. The young people make it clear they think it is a tough-looking machine, and they're right. From any angle, it looks like it can't wait to get moving. They really go for the big loop bumper, the black grille, and the hidden headlights. They know that the Charger RT, just as it comes with standard equipment, is ready to go out there and win. They like the big 440 Magnum and the automatic transmission, and some of them go for the no-cost 4-speed manual with Hurst shifter. And they go for the solid ride they get with a heavy-duty suspension system, plus the heavy-duty brakes and F70 tires. And whatever the performance buyer wants in the way of options, he can have it with the Charger RT. There are the two new high-impact colors, Green Go and Panther Pink. There's the 446 pack, the 426 Hemi, all kinds of different axle packages so they can choose how fast they want to come out of the hole. Disc brakes, spoiler, F60 white letter tires, chrome exhaust tips, racing mirrors, fiberglass hoods, hood hold-down pins, and the tough leather-covered steering wheel. Just name it, the Charger RT has it. And they don't overlook the great inside of the Charger RT either. Sure, a few of them want to strip it out, but most of them want a nice-looking machine, and Charger RT gives them that. High-back bucket seats, wood grain instrument panel, gauges for fuel, temperature, oil pressure, and ammeter, with a clock and tack as options. But let's go on back to the strip and see what a couple of Charger RTs can do.
Here's Bagshaw talking with Rom Lovell, charter member number 1 of the Dodge Scat Pack Club program. Rom drives this Charger RT. Rom's first run with Bill riding shotgun times out to be 15 flat. After that, Bill gave him the following tip to improve his time: to ease off the starting line rather than pouring all of it on at once. On his next run, Rom posted a faster quarter mile. Then Bill ran against Rom, again driving his own specially set up Dodge Dart with the Hemi V8. Bagshaw had to give Rom a good-sized head start. Bill won in a time of 10.2, but Rom drove one of his best ever quarter miles in 14.5. This is Bill White, another Charger RT driver who came out to try his luck against Bill Bagshaw. White is president of the Reseda Dodge Scat Pack Club. White tried one run and made it at 14.75. Then he tried a run against Bill with a big head start, and Bill beat him handily. Bill then made a couple of runs with White and gave him some tips. After that, they tried it again. This time, Bill gave White another head start, and the outcome, the Red Light Bandit did it again with a 10.4. White did it in 14.4. Finally, Bagshaw made 2 runs in each of the Charger RTs and posted the following times: 14.2 and 14.3 in Bill White's Charger RT, and 13.7 and 13.8 in Rom Lovell's Charger RT. All this proves that both Charger and Challenger RT are winners in the performance business. Sure, they didn't win against Bagshaw and his Hemi. What could? But compare the times for the 2 Challenger owners with the best times for similar cars in Car Life magazine. And compare the best times for the 2 Charger owners with the times in Car Life. When it comes to price, you have price charts and price folders that give you a detailed price comparison story on Challenger RT, Charger RT, and their competition. Check those charts, and you'll find that when the cars are adjusted for items such as engine, automatic transmission, bucket seats, full instrumentation, clock, tack, and so forth, Challenger RT is less than Firebird 400, less than Mustang Mach 1, and less than Cougar Eliminator. The Charger RT is less than Mercury Cyclone GT, less than Cougar Eliminator, less than Monte Carlo SS, Chevelle SS 396, and Olds 442. Challenger RT and Charger RT, tops in performance, tops in looks, but at prices that beat 8 out of 10 competitors. These two entries in the performance car market just can't be beat. Right, Bill Bagshaw?
Right. They'll run in the money for all of us.